Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. Today's video is going to be everything you need to know about wigs. It's a bit of a deviation on my channel, but some of you certainly know I wear wigs all the time. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about wigs. Now, we're going to have different categories for today's video chapters. If you are interested in only one specific section, check the description box below. That is going to be number 1, shopping for a wig, number 2, how to put on a wig, and number 3, how to care for a wig. And in case you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Alice. I have been wearing wigs for what feels like my whole life. I don't talk too much about my childhood and backstory and whatnot, but just in case you ever wondered, my mom actually worked in entertainment, and so even as a child, I had access to wigs, but my mom held them to a very high standard. She was like, no Party City wigs. So I think what happened is I came to an appreciation for a good quality wig when I was very young, and I've just loved them ever since. Now, for today's video, I am currently displaying my normal hair type, which is very fine and flat, shockingly long, but thin. And because I knew I'm going to be wearing a wig, I didn't bother with any kind of styling. It's actually quite nice to just take a break from blow drying my hair. You know, wearing wigs can be quite good for your hair. The wigs in today's video were kindly gifted by the brand Insert Name here. But I'm gonna tell you, the reason I accepted their PR is because I had already bought from them actually on the Ulta website. So if you are interested in this brand but just kind of want to dip your toes in, they do have a limited selection on the Ulta website, but that allowed me to buy their highlights. I think I have a picture wearing these, so I'll make sure to put that up on the screen. And if you do like it, then you can go onto their website and see the much more broad selection that they offer. So let's get into chapter 1, shopping for a wig. I think it's human nature that we're going to be attracted to the style of a wig, but my personal suggestion for you is don't maybe pay too much attention to the style. Instead, make sure you pick a wig that is able to be heat styled, because that will open a world of possibilities. We're going to show that in today's video, but then you're not just stuck with that wig being only a curly wig or only a wavy or straight wig. Instead, it can be whatever you want it to be. There are a few more details that I would recommend in choosing a wig, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the unboxing of this one right here. This is the Pamela style from Insert Name here. So as you can see in the video, first of all, it's packaged very nicely, comes with an additional bag to store it in so you don't have to buy something else, which is a really nice touch. But the wig itself, this one right here has a standard wig cap to it that is adjustable. I highly recommend you buy an adjustable wig because you don't want to end up with one that is either too big or too small for your head. You want to be able to make it fit. I also highly recommend you buy a wig that comes with clips inside. That's going to make it stick to your head so much more naturally. Now, lace front wigs is a huge industry. A lot of more advanced wig wearers choose them, but I'm going to tell you honestly, if you are a beginner, I highly recommend you choose a wig that has bangs. It's just a lot easier to wear. With the lace cap, you actually glue it to your scalp, a detail that I feel a lot of people don't know until they get their lace front in the mail. But with this, you just stick it to your head via those little clips inside. It's just a lot easier to wear. And one more detail, this wig right here, as well as the others from Insert Name here, all have a scalp part to them, which might be a little bit freaky when it's not on your head, but it makes a tremendous difference when you're wearing them in terms of having it look more natural. You can also even move the part to your own liking. It has enough of that scalp to it that you have some adjustment capability. Next, let's talk about how to put on a wig. Oh, I'm so excited because I am absolutely ready to wear this one. This is a permanent wig in the Insert Name Here collection by the name of Luna. How perfect is this going to be for Pride? Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so excited. How to put on a wig. This requires me to take my own hair down. We are going to put on a wig cap. Insert name here, wigs do come with a wig cap. It's your standard nylon kind. I would recommend you go on Amazon or what have you and buy the fishnet type. I find it to be a lot more breathable and a lot more comfortable. Wig caps tend to come with two ends to them. One is for fitting around your head, and then the other end, if it's open like this, you just kind of fit your hair however you want to in it. So I have the wig cap on already here. I'm going to put the more elastic portion down at the bottom and pull this part up over my hair. And then all I'm going to do, it's so easy and so fast, all I'm going to do is twist my hair, kind of place it in a bit of a loop pattern, just like that, and then pull this over my face, pull the bottom up like that, and then position this nicely around my hairline. To make this more comfortable and to have less of my hair sneak on through my wig, I also grab a bobby pin and pin right here. I want to pause here even though I really also want to put the wig on because this is it's a whole look in itself, is it not? But I want to make sure to say this should feel very comfortable. If this doesn't feel comfortable, you may want to keep looking for a good wig cap. You've got to have the right wig cap because if this part isn't, something that you can tolerate all day, then you could hate the process of wearing a wig. You could say, oh, it's really uncomfortable. This step has to feel good. And now for putting the wig on, before you do that, make sure you pay attention to where the clips are so you aren't digging places that don't have clips. That's a suggestion that I've learned myself over many years of wearing wigs. But yeah, so I know they're here and at the bottom. It's really nice to have a clip at the bottom. I'm going to focus the most on those two clips that are up here first. I'm feeling to make sure that the sides right here, there's kind of a little indentation that's going to sit comfortably over my ears. I want that to be in the right spot. And then we're going to grab those two clips that are under here. Okay, found the clips, pulling them forward and putting them into the wig cap itself. All right, now we just have to position everything. So I now have the wig on. I feel like this is where a lot of people get frustrated with wigs. They think, you'll just throw it on and it'll be perfect. I'm going to tell you honestly, as somebody who's worn wigs for a long time, you usually find you're going to want to make some modifications. I feel like the one that I'm going to want to make is probably staring you in the eyes right now. Whew. Anyway, you have some options here. You could curl the bangs out, get a little bit of a curl going in them. That'll help. You could pin them back. Or you can trim them. Or honestly, you could rock it like it's 2004 and you love emo bands. But personally, I'm going to stick it on this little mannequin here and give it a quick little trim. That's already so much better. I probably could have cut off a little more, but speaking from experience, cut off less. Cut off less, you can always cut more. You cannot, add more. But I think this wig is still feeling kind of forced. I feel like I look a little bit more like a Cocker Spaniel than myself, so let's straighten it. Why is my flat iron buzzing? Is that a bad thing? Is that just because it's really cheap? Anyway, I have it set to 280 degrees, so it's going to be the slower form of heat styling here, but better for the wig. Okay, so what I did is I ran that through my hair kind of quickly so that instead of it being stick straight, it's kind of just more of a wave than a crimp, which I'm very happy with. I love how it's come out so far, but I still want to make it a little more me, so I'm going to add in some clips. What do you all think? Can we get a before and an after, actually? See how much I made this wig my own? I still did want to show you a few different ways I styled the Pamela wig right here. So this one, again, it has this really nice part to it that you can move anywhere you want it. So the first time that I wore this wig, I did leave the part where it was, however I put the hair or wig into pigtails just to give it kind of a sweet type of look. I did also brush out the curls here. And then to wear it after having brushed out the curls, I applied the wig and then I combed the bangs. I actually did not need to trim the bangs on this one. Brushed it through yet again and came in with some styling cream, which I'll talk about in the next section. Added a headband to it, and there we go. Perfect look for Texas, and I know that for a fact because I have family in Texas. They would approve. So you've got your wig, you love your wig. Let's close out this video with a little bit about how to care for your wig. I have wigs in my collection that are probably 5-10 years old. You can absolutely have them last that long, but there are certain things you will need to do. So first of all, I highly recommend you get a specific brush that is made for wigs. This is one that I bought from the Tangle Teaser brand. I bought this from the Ulta website. I absolutely love it. It's an amazing quality brush. I would also recommend you get some kind of styling cream. This right here is actually ancient, but wonderful for wigs. Unfortunately, this product is discontinued, but there are plenty of products that are made for wigs that you may want to try. I noticed that the ingredients in this were very similar to the wig products that I had. They both have a very similar silicone base to them that will help to restore wigs. Of course, you can also wash your wigs with a gentle or baby shampoo, which I would recommend doing after every few wears. And then for storing your wigs, styrofoam heads are a really great option because they keep the wig sitting the way it will sit on your head. But the funny thing for me with this is Ara hates these so much. We have one of those Calyx IKEA storage things in our bedroom, but she made me buy the little doors for it so I can hide all of my styrofoam heads behind the doors. She said it was giving her nightmares in the middle of the night. I don't understand. But don't feel like you have to buy one of those. These came with a little bit of, what is that called? Tissue paper? What is that called, Alice? Yes. Some days, you know, some days. So just keep that in there to kind of keep the shape of it, and then make sure you store your wig with the, again, provided wig cap. This is what it came in. It is what it shall be stored in to prolong the life of the wig itself. And again, INH gives you this nice little bag that you can zip it up in. I think I'm going to add some little hang tag here that says what each wig is. How cute is that? That is perfect storage. And that's it, my friends. I hope I answered all of your questions about wearing a wig. If you do happen to have any more, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. Thank you again to Insert Name here for providing these beautiful wigs in today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and I will see you all next time.